Charles Barkley has some very good advice about taking the time to read the grand jury evidence, and he also gives some excellent media criticism.
Since you brought up Ferguson, how did you see that whole situation?
Like I say, I need to really read the grand jury because, Mike, we live in a quick story media, social network situation. I'm hearing things today I haven't heard at all. That even the black witnesses said this guy came 20 feet at the officer. They were fighting inside the car and 2 bullets went off. I didn't know the kid came. The blood splatter, so the guy came at the cop 20 feet. I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I'm just hearing the true story that came out of the grand jury investigation.
Yeah, the evidence would lead you to believe that the officer acted properly. But the mistrust, black people aren't going to ever see that. And that's where the problem lies.
Like I say, I don't know what happened in Ferguson. Nobody knows what happened. I want to take the time as a responsible person, read the grand jury statement. Like I say, I didn't know they got to fight inside the car. That tells me something like, wow, there's 2 shots in the car. And it's been proven that the young kid came toward this guy for 20 feet. I didn't know that until this morning because the media, I can't believe anything I hear on television even. But I'm saying 3 or 4 witnesses who were black said exactly what the cops said. See, that's why I don't like talking about racial stuff with the media because they love this stuff. They love to see not even a great story. Controversy sells, unfortunately. It's just an awful situation. A young kid got killed, but there's forensic evidence. Man, the cops are the last line of defense. We shouldn't just jump to conclusions.
No, I got you. I got you. And again, but we're going to jump to conclusions, especially Black America, because of situations in the past.
They should not do that, Mike. And like I say, I don't know what happened, man. I'm just going to go by the evidence, forensic evidence. But that being said, there's no excuse for those people to be out there burning down people's business, burning up police cars. That serves no purpose.
Totally agree.
That serves no purpose whatsoever.
I totally agree.
Barkley came back a week later to make more great points. Here are some key parts I very much agree with.
I'm going to look at the situation, and what I said was, I didn't make any public comments about the situation until I looked at the grand jury's testimony. And clearly, Michael Brown, God rest his soul, hit that guy. He was in his car. There was 2 bullet holes in the car. They were fighting over a gun. People say he shot him in the back. Unfortunately, the problem with that is he had no bullet wounds in the back. So I don't go about every idiot overreacting on television until I have actual facts. This was a tragedy. I don't want Republicans and Democrats trying to muddy up my message. Have there been mistakes made along the way on different situations? Of course there has. But for us in Black America to act like white cops are out there just shooting us for no reason, that's absurd. First of all, racism does exist on white and blacks, 100%. I'm not an idiot, but I am able to look at the facts and not just assume because a white cop shot a black guy, it was racial. I have enough common sense to let me look at the facts. If I thought that cop shot him for no reason, I would have said that. You have to look at the facts. And that's all I've ever said. I didn't make any statement on this thing until I saw the grand jury testimony. I was very careful. If a guy's trying to take my gun or he's hitting me, all bets are off. I'm smart enough to know that. And part of the forensic evidence said Michael Brown came at least 20 feet toward the cop. So it's a lot of stuff before I gave my opinion. But I just think it's disingenuous for a lot of people, my people, to act like white cops are out there just shooting black people for no reason. It's an awful situation. Somebody lost their kid. But for us to act like white cops just going on, this guy had never even shot his gun before. He'd been a cop for 5 years that had never shot his gun before. And I just think it's too many people with hidden agendas, special lawyers, and people who love racial BS to go on. This is not the time to be using it. Somebody lost their life. And for us as black people, we need the cops, man. They're the last line of defense in the hood.
Once again, Charles Barkley is correct. He was correct about the Zimmerman trial. This is a video still from a previous video where I featured a clip from Charles Barkley. And please use the YouTube tools to share this video with everyone you can. Charles Barkley makes some great points in this video, and this is a special edited edition that really drives home those points. I specially edited this, so please share this video with everyone you can using the YouTube tools. And you can subscribe to Representative Press and also subscribe to the Representative Press blog. And check out my previous video where these clips about the evidence came from.